Welcome to this week's episode of Titillating Tuesday, 6th of October, 2020. Special month for me. Watch this space, hold tight. Yo, Titillating Tuesday, does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh? I've been working on the chorus for the theme tune. There's no verses yet. But yeah, that's how it goes for now. For this one, we look at, it's kind of current. It's always been current. It's always been the same thing. Yeah, you got NLP. Before I joined the targeted individual group or crowd of people, I was talking about these subjects, and I use very vague terminology because obviously, as you targeted individuals, I've noticed when you become specific with them, they can manipulate the hearts and minds of people, and they can get to you that way. So I was keeping it vague for that very reason. So what I used to call them is AMCTP. I won't tell you what that is, but I started talking about the subject in 2013, and that's how I used to refer to these techniques and the practitioners of these techniques. So these people, it's not about being bait or even when you let them know that they're doing it, they still do it. They're still carrying out things that appear to be impromptu, but the ways of testing them, you find out that it's not really impromptu. They're actually up to something. Yeah. So, like I said, I've got a divine power inside my mind, and I use that to bring about the will of the Most High. And I will not tolerate anyone telling me to do or not do anything in my mind, because I'm not a medium for any of that kind. Yeah. So I'm starting to rhyme. So. And that's how I do prophecies. I just open my mouth, and whatever comes out, you hit a sweet spot, and that becomes the prophecy that's to come. But I'm looking at these NLP practitioners who are inducing this virus that we have, and they're trying me very, very hard. There's lots of things happening around. Things are like, come on, man, how's that impromptu? The other day, Portaloo turned up, and I was like, well, how am I supposed to believe that somebody hired a Portaloo to put it outside his front porch? How's that impromptu? How's that like an everyday thing? So they do dumb shit, and you're like, come on, man. Yeah. Or where you have a situation where big ass vans come and park outside your crib. Yeah. And you're like, what's going on here? And then you have 3 or 4 of them. You could wake up one morning and you find a whole street full of vans, and you're like, what's going on? Everybody drives a van. No one drives a car anymore. Yeah. Am I supposed to just believe that that's just one of these things that happen? So you keep an eye on what's out of the ordinary. The other day, I was doing one of those tests online to see if you can spot the difference and if you're an intelligent type. And I must have got, what was it, 10, 12 out of 15? Yeah, which was quite good. So I'm very good at spotting trends and patterns. I've always been very good at spotting trends and patterns. When I was young, I was always looking out into empty space with a blank look in my eye. And this was put down in my reports. And but the one thing they noticed when I was young is that I'm good at spotting trends and patterns. So when it comes to seeing what we would consider to be ordinary, but there's little changes that appear to be abnormal, I'm good at picking that up. Like, I've noticed that my nails have grown a bit too big, like since I last cut them. I only cut them last week, and this one looks like it's freshly cut, but I would never cut it that big. I'll cut it all the way down to the friggin' skin. So I don't know what's happening. I must have lost time. You see, my hair unusually grows long. Yeah. And it normally because I'm one of them ones that doesn't grow hair. I'm not a hairy animal. I'm a man, innit? Yeah, so, everything you need to make a man is in soil. Look at the chemical composition of soil and look at the chemical composition of the body. Everything you need to make a man is in mud, and everything you need to make bones is in clay. So, If man was made from mud, then you know it would look like man. So- oh, anyway, back to titillating Tuesday. So I've got quite a few NLP, not those ones who do it professionally to help people, but the ones who are trying to use it to induce disease, in and out. Yeah, so I'm having to do. I'm having fun doing it because I got divine power. Like I said in my videos, I don't know how you would fight it when they become that determined to do it. They still have to keep it looking impromptu, like it's supposed to be like, oh, it's you're overreacting if you say something. So they still have to have that pretense. They're becoming very overt, but they still have to have that pretense. Yeah. And like I said, there's a three-way uh, three-pronged attack that you have to have. You got to be intellectually fit, physically fit, and spiritually fit. I got a spiritual power that came to me from the Most High, because I remember telling the Most High that when you appear to me, I don't want you to look like anyone, not any one of these people. And if they're in heaven, I'm not going to that one, because I can't have people who torture me on earth being where I'm gonna go when I die. So when you appear to me, look like me. So when he gave me this power, he looked like me when he appeared to me. So, but I'm not dumb enough to confuse that for me, because I'm here and he's over there and it looks like me, but I know I'm not over there. I'm over here. So that must be the Most High. So, so I use this power, and you can see them putting on a brave face, like they'll try and carry on a conversation about something else, but you see telltale signs in their demeanor and the way they carry themselves, like convulsing and shit like that. Well, that's a telltale sign, isn't it? Someone, just dropping something, like that's a telltale sign, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. There's things that I could that I've conceptualized, so it's all conjecture, and I'm not saying that there's anything that really is written in stone that is right. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I know that, and I'm quite delusional. But I experienced this virus in 2018, yeah, but I never told anyone until I had beaten it. And my theory was that it's this virus, but and what caused it was a bit. If you listen to my videos around 2018, you see what I'm talking about. What I meant by what caused it. Yeah, and somebody did die actually around the time when I reckoned that. After a year after having it, somebody. So it's not new to my body, and the way I look at this virus, it's not natural. Doesn't mean it's man-made, but it's supernatural. Yeah, because I never expected it to go past August. Yeah, and it's now October, and I said to myself when I was conceptualizing things, I'm delusional, so take it with a pinch of salt, that if this goes past August, then it cannot be something that's natural. And it's not man-made neither. Because when I went through all the symptoms in 2018, it appeared to be something that came from witchcraft, and they evoked a supernatural power that's caused it. It appeared to be, that's how I was reasoning, but again, remember I'm delusional, so but that's my take on it. So they're still trying to make it stick with their NLP signs and street theater, but I've been fighting it for 2 years, and they've only been doing it for one. Well, that's 3 years, didn't it? 2018, 2019, 2020, nearly finished. That's 3 years, isn't it? Yeah, so my body is used to it, so I'm advanced in it. Yeah, I'm on the third year, but basically it's going to evolve. Yeah, it's going to evolve you. Yeah, because it's now part of your DNA. Yeah, so I don't know. I've always been saying from 2018 that some of you might become X-Men or something like that. I don't know. Then I'll be Dr. X. But you're going to evolve into certain things unknown. I don't know. Yeah, but it's RNA, so it's gonna change your genetic structure, and not just in 3 dimensions, but in 4, because you're gonna wake up with the Mandela effect, and everything you knew, even your ancestors would have changed. So people will start looking different in the past. Yeah, like like I saw. I s- there's some, there's a, I swear I had a joke to tell right now, but I just I can't remember it. I can't remember it. I'll tell it to you next week. Yeah, I've gone 10 minutes. Bloody hell, that's long. This is gonna take ages to render and that. Okay, titillating Tuesday. Does it make you laugh? Does it make you laugh? I should cut my hair, man. I look a bit. But anyway, I always do. I don't care how I look. Yeah, fuck that.